recording because obviously we gotta hit the record button. Because I don't know if this is gonna be a video or not, so here we are. Hello name, hello Minx, everybody in between. Those are the only two genders, is name and Minx. Progress means it goes in the video. Yeah, progress means it's either gonna be just VODs or it's gonna mean it gets made into a full-blown video. I just need to find time to edit the Yeast origin video, and then I'll feel better. There's a dude here. I mean, granted, I could finish this and then probably pump out this video really fast. Because it's a Pokemon video and it's very easy to, like, know when the story points come in. But then again, we're not really playing for story. It's Pokemon. We all know Pokemon at some point. Mud Slap. How much will Mud Slap do? I'm at that point where it's like, yeah, I gotta work on the editing, but I'm also at the point it's like, please God, just send me an editor so I could like just have him help me out. God knows I need it. The thing is, I only need an editor for the boring part, which is cutting it all up into things, into the chunks I need for a video. And then I can do the actual, like, fun editing part, which is, like, I don't know how to rotoscope, but, like, tracking and getting things to move and, you know, adding music and all that shit. Like, I can do all that. That's the fun part. It's like, will this music fit this scene really well? Or will this be a good clip to put in? Is this a good, like, flashback or forward flash, like, moment to put in the video? All that shit. Or it could end up just turning out to be like the Gravity Rush video where it had, like, 1 or 2 voiceovers and then it was basically just a glorified playthrough. That series where your pet fights the other person's pet. Not the no, not that one, the other one, the other one, you know, the one with the spinner rack. Yeah, the one with spinner rack for sure. I'm not even fucking touching that spinner rack, bro. Spinner rack is low-key dog in this game. With how many shit, with the shit you have to fight late game, the spinner rack is garbo. Oh, I can bite that motherfucker. Spinac really ever really good. I think Ariados is okay in later gens. Because he gets like some better moves and shit. And moves that actually like are better than normal. If you don't remember, like fucking moves prior to like Gen fucking 7 were like absolute, like a lot of them were just absolute garbage. And competitive because it's got some level of speed control. Yeah, but I don't think it's ever seen competitive. Dude, if you want to see a funny competitive stat, I would recommend you go look at Pokemon Go competitive battling. Because it is Pokemon that you would have no idea would be meta. And like the ban list for Pokemon Go is also very, very funny. Because you got like Lugia being banned, and then you also got like fucking like Beedrill being banned. And it's like, the fuck are they doing in the same category of being banned? And then you got like the ones that are meta with like Burret, apparently. It's meta. It's like some things are just fucking meta. This competitive Pokemon Go doesn't sound like it should ever be a thing, by the way. That sounds like the dumbest fucking thing, but it is. And then also fucking apparently some guy got fucking disqualified for popping off at winning. Because apparently you can't have fucking emotions and make your opponent feel bad for winning. Like, I'm sorry, I'm excited for winning and you fucking lost. Like, dude got disqualified for it. That's fucking stupid. This is a fucking back-to-back competitive Pokemon Go. Yeah, dude, don't... If you want to see, like, probably the worst Pokemon has ever been at doing competitive games, that would be where you should look. Because, my god, is the most boring fucking thing to watch. Don't get me wrong, it's probably very, very fun to play the game, but it's so fucking boring to watch. Oh, that Wynot's gonna fucking murder someone. Okay, there. Yeah, competitive Go is a mashing competition. Last I checked, it's a little bit more than that. It got a little like back in the day when it first came. Okay, you use safeguard. Back in the day, Pokemon Go was just mashing, and then it got slightly more complicated. I say complicated, but it is majorly just still mashing. This Swablu is tanking some shit, though. When did Swablu get so bulky? The fucking Swablu. Only normal flying. Ursula. Oh, get flinched, you nerd. I'm just gonna double up just in case. Alright. Yeah, now you can decide when to shield a move. Wow. Yeah, I don't care for the combat in fucking Pokemon Go, but it is like kind of a core mechanic, so kind of have to deal with it. I also haven't touched Pokemon Go, I think, in like a couple years. It's been a very long time. Also, this Vaporeon goes crazy. Oh god, my fucking shoulder, dude. I've been having so much pain in my shoulder. Is this the fucking beauty of getting old? Just the shoulder hurts constantly. Just one of them. And of course, it's my most active one. My dad plays consistently. I haven't in like years. I don't know what's going on. Why is your dad into Pokemon Go? Surely your dad's like fucking like 40 something, right? 40, 50. I think they're running out of content soon. They physically cannot run out of content because they just have to keep adding. They just keep adding the new generations. We need a Pokemon Go since launch. That's insane. That shit came out in what, 2016? Like, I was really into Pokemon Go into 2021, I think. And then I dropped it for a year, and then I came back in like 23 when I was like kind of exiting college, and then I dropped it again, and I haven't really touched it since. They're on late Gen 8, early Gen 9. I know now they're like they're adding in all the popular Pokemon from like the current gens, and then they're slowly adding the unpopular ones. I know that. And then they just keep doing other shit, and I don't know, dude. I just can't care. I know I'll never complete a Pokemon Go Pokédex in Pokemon Home because I physically, and I think that's what everyone's consensus is, because you kind of need to travel around the world to even do that. And I just don't have the time or energy to want to do that, or the money. That shit sounds so, like, I'll do the random, like, Pokemon ZA Pokédex, but, like, I could not ever see myself doing that. Or just know people around the world. The most people I know are from the UK. And, like, as far as I know, I need to go to, like, Southeast Asia and, like, all of those places. All in the east areas. Because crazy, I know, but most of the people I know only speak English. Go meet a person online who lives in Vietnam or something. I think I haven't talked to him in a while. But I think I have one friend that lives in the Middle East, and that's like the furthest I've gone on meeting friends. And that was on Rainbow Six Siege of all places. I should probably hit him up. Because like, me and him didn't end on bad terms. We just kind of like grew apart. This motherfucker better not have Poison Point. R6 is a video game of all time. Not anymore. Rainbow Six Siege is, in my opinion, a dead game, and it's been a dead game for like 4 years. I every once in a while I go back to it and I'm like, I should really pick it up because it looks fun, and it's just never fun. Still a video game, it's just free or something now. Yeah, I know, they made it free. Everything that was paid became free, like Destiny 2. Like, I paid for Destiny 2 and then it became free while I was still playing it. I got a little pissed off about it, but like, it's good for their business model. And then you pay for all the fucking season passes and shit, but then it's like, I don't care. R6 is fun once you get past the disaster that is the learning curve. It's like, even at that, like, if I played Rainbow Six consistently, I would have gotten past the fucking... I was already in the learning curve. I just fucking got bored. Like, I cannot physically play an online going game for, like, more than 4 years, I feel. And, like, that's kind of, like, the max limit. It's like, bro, you did your game. You ran it into the ground. Because, like, Rainbow Six started doing fucking dumb shit. Like, they gave you less characters for the same price. They gave you less shit for the same price. And it's like, bro, what is the fucking point? One singular great ball. But, like, I don't know. It's not good. I paid for D2 on Xbox, played it as a child who didn't comprehend how to exist, then later learned they made it free, tried it, and it was like, what the fuck? They do feel like a different game with the same mechanics. To be fair, so it was an Xbox exclusive, to be fair. I also paid for it on Xbox, and then I dropped it originally, and I dropped it before Forsaken, because I was moving from Xbox to PC, and Destiny 2 is not on PC. So I was like, all right, I guess I will be done with Destiny 2 unless it comes to PC, you know? And like, I would even pay for it to be on PC. And then they made it free to play after Forsaken, I think. Or sometime in there they made it free. And then they moved it to PC and it was free. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Well, okay. Actually, it did come to PC. They didn't let me like move the account over. So until they were like letting you like merge accounts, I wasn't gonna move. And then they moved it. They said, hey, you can merge your accounts. So then I was able to move my Destiny 2 account, which had all the Destiny 1 progress saved on it, over to the PC. So on PC, I had my Destiny 2 account that had like all the achievements from Destiny 1. Where it's like, oh, you got a cool like emblem because you did every raid in Destiny 1 or whatever the Destiny 1 shit was. And then yeah. And then I played it for another couple years, and then I got bored again because they had shitty practice. They had shitty models to work with again. Bungie drove their game into the ground and made it shit. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dog. I dropped in like the middle of the quest where Cade dies. Side note, what the fuck? Why did they do that to my boy? And came back to, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, maybe they had something to do with their like with the actor, but like I'm pretty sure killing off Cade was like the worst thing they could have done for the game. Because then I was playing it up until played it for a while, and then apparently Cade came back, but only temporarily, and like they kind of knew what they were doing, bringing him back, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? You knew he was the best character, and the only reason that game was like surviving. And then they had to kill off Zavala, or no? Did they kill off Zavala, or did they just replace the actor? Because the voice actor originally died. I don't remember if they killed off Zavala. But it's like it all went downhill when like the entire cast just fucking got switched out, you know? Like Eris was no longer there, Cade was no longer there, Zavala I think was no longer there. The only surviving member was like fucking Ikora, and nobody gave a shit about Ikora. Do I dare Thundershock the Carvana? I don't know, I stopped paying attention after I tried it the second time and didn't like it anymore. Yeah. I don't think I can ever go back to Destiny 2, to be fair. I'm low-key waiting for a Destiny 3. And if I don't think they'll ever do a Destiny 3. So here I am, not, because then they went off to go make fucking Marathon. Also, I want to point out about a thing about Marathon. If you watch the fucking trailer, and this is me because I'm a huge fucking Destiny nerd, every single gun they have in there, besides maybe like a few, have the exact same animations from Destiny. Like, I picked up on that for like half the guns that they showcased, because they had a shotgun in there, and if you didn't know, like most shotguns in Destiny 2 reload the exact same, where he like turns it to the right and then puts bullets, like, I don't know, buckshot bullets in with his thumb. And that's exactly how fucking Marathon reloads their shotguns. And I'm like, they basically just took a bunch of Destiny 2 assets and basically worked off of a Destiny skeleton and then added a fresh coat of paint to it and called it a different game. And they said they've been working on that game for a while, which is insane. Because if you didn't know, since they used a Destiny 2 skeleton, which originally used the Destiny 1 skeleton, which Destiny 1 originally used the Halo skeleton, and so basically Marathon is just a remapped fucking Halo. So, remember using a revolver and a rocket launcher because they were satisfying, and I was a small child and needed dopamine. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I used, to be honest. I used some shit. I liked using auto rifles, I think, a lot. And, you know, I just used a bunch of shit. There was like some pulse rifles I really liked. That Remoraid just use fucking lock on. The fuck you locking on for, dude? Get out of here. I will say a lot of Destiny's guns were satisfying. And I think Destiny 2 might be one of the better looter shooters out there. It's just so sad that it like went so downhill so fast. I wish it did not, because man, was it a good game. Also, you also just need a group of friends of at least 5 friends to like work through on that game. I don't think I can actually handle Destiny 2 anymore, because now that I have a job and shit, like I used to always like go on Tuesday and just be ready for raids, you know? I used to just do LFG, but LFG got unbearable to play with because those guys were absolutely dumb. And I was not in the mood to like teach people how to do raids and shit. And then granted, like I don't get why people don't like. I was in some races in Destiny 2. Anyway, Destiny 3 probably isn't coming because MMOs and shit, so people don't want to lose progress if they do a Destiny 3, and it will do the same thing because Destiny has to be an MMO. I just want a Destiny 3 because I want to start from a clean slate again, you know? Like, I think Destiny 2 is way too bloated. And I think, personally, I think Destiny 1 could have went on for like another year and be fine, and then Destiny 2 come out. But like, I think Destiny 2 is over bloated, and they just need to make a clean slate of shit, and then I'll come back. No PP left. No PP. Bro got no PP. I wish it was just a story RPG, but it's not, so you need to do all the MMO raid stuff. To be fair though, the raid stuff is the most fun. It's the grind for loot. Unfortunately, the story is not its strongest suit, in my opinion. Besides like the last DLC where it's like the Darkness Saga or whatever they called it, and then now they're doing some weird shit where you're in like post-apocalyptic America Saga. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Destiny 2 Part 2. Once they finished up the Darkness shit, I think a ton of people just stopped fucking paying attention to what the game actually has to offer. And for good reason. That it like went in a weird ass direction. Like I still keep up with a little bit because I see shit that comes up on my TikTok. It's just not enticing anymore. It's like, what the fuck are we doing in like post-apocalyptic America now? Like, what is this? But it's like, it's post-apocalyptic America, but with all these sci-fi fucking guns still. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is that enough of a rant of why I don't play Destiny 2 anymore? Because it's fucking boring. And the only good part is the raid, and then you have to like fucking grind out weeklies and shit just to be on a good enough level, and then you have to go do a raid where everyone fucking yells at you for being a bitch. Especially if you do LFG, and then if you don't have friends, you're kind of fucking screwed. The story's kind of just whatever. By now, people probably just care about the raids. I mean, that's really all I cared about. Like, yeah, I like the stories, but like, that's really all I cared about was the raids. I need to go heal my dudes. I'm in too in deep. Hello, good sirs. I don't know if these guys are gonna fight me. Master Greevil. Supposedly making a personal tour. Oh man. Mr. Greevil himself. Is this another back-to-back? If the raids are good enough for people to get together and play that shit for a few hours and then they did their job. Yeah, but they should be doing more, you know? Like, yeah, the raids are fun, the puzzles are complicated. Like, I think I've told this story before. My greatest achievement was being in one of those, like, day one races of a raid, you know, because it dropped, like, raids dropped on, like, Fridays and shit. And my team was very far ahead of every other team in this world's first raid because I figured out how to do the first encounter so fast. And so my team was very much into the, like, second encounter before any other team, but then we just got bodied because we fucking sucked at competition mode or whatever the fuck it's called. Because competition mode is, like, very fucking hard. But man, was I feeling good about that. That I was the first team to figure that one out. I was streaming it too at the time. That stream does not exist anymore, I'll tell you that. Because that raid also blew up my original PC. It, like, short-circuited it. Should be doing more, but they won't. Well, yeah, because they make enough. Actually, they don't make enough money. I think Bungie's going out of business because Marathon fucking sucks dick. Supposedly. Shadow Shroomish. Oh, dude, I could use Shroomish on my team. Ah. I do like a good Shroomish. I like Breloom a lot. Rip Mareep. My boy. Alright, send in the Numble. How much will Tackle do? Dig. Breloom is in fact a very cool Pokemon. I fucking love Breloom, and it would fit my grass and fighting type for my team. So, pretty. And he gets, like, Mach Punch, which is very good priority. And I don't think I've ever used Breloom in this game, so it would be pretty nice to figure that one out. Let's Water Gun that guy. Awesome. Also, it's like a bunch of status shit, like Poison Powder, Stun Power, like all that good shit. I don't even know if I can call Breloom underrated because everyone knows it's very cool and well used, but not, like, talked about too much or overused. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. The problem is Breloom doesn't have the most amazing stats. It's like one of the more weaker Pokemons, but it's so cool and fun to use. I'm just gonna keep using Dig, I guess. All my Pokemon don't really do damage to this guy, so. No one has, like, fire type moves either. Because apparently Numble's first move is fucking Dig. Which Dig isn't the worst. I just have to keep tackling it to death. I don't know. I've used Breloom in, like, some Gen 3 games before, though. Doesn't take the spotlight, but it keeps things running. It's a very much a good Pokemon up until the Elite Four, and then you, like, kind of just... Okay. It's actually just a good mon for a general playthrough at all. Maybe not this game specifically, because this game gets fucking hard as double battles. Yeah, and then there's Effect Spore, which just puts my boy to sleep. Oh, I can show off this mechanic, though. Watch this. In this game specifically, because there's the call feature to make him get out of reverse mode, you can use the call feature in this game to wake up your Pokemon. I think that is the coolest fucking shit ever. It's basically just a free awakening. I mean, it uses the turn, but, like, still. This game is so fucking cool with the shit it does. I fucking love this game. You know what? Let's toss a Premier Ball. Get the ball, boy. I love getting rid of statuses for free. Yes, sir. Yo. I'm definitely using the Shroomish, by the way. I don't know who I'm replacing yet, but I'm using the Shroomish. Shroomash. Is this a back-to-back? Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah, that's where you get the ID card. Wait a second, you can steal people's Have you not paid attention to what we've done this game? You not see me steal the Carvana earlier? That's the whole point of this fucking game. It's stealing people's Pokemon. Bro's just been yapping and not paying attention to the content. That's crazy. I wasn't here last stream, or at least not actively watching. Might have been lurking. It happened this stream though. We caught the Carvana like today. Oh, C-Dot gets replaced. That's a grass type. Oh, and this bitch has black glasses? Hold on. Hold on, I need to take the black glasses off of him. Sharpedo would be cool to use as well. It did. Yeah. Yeah. Give me those black glasses. Right now, those black glasses go on Vaporeon to let him use Bite more powerfully. Yeah, no, there is no screen, actually just a text box and a disembodied voice that responds to the text box. Yeah, that is pretty much what it is, I guess. You know, maybe I just say fuck the Gulpin, because now we have Shroomish, which is borderline a poison type. And just keep the Carvana because I want to use a fucking Sharpedo. But then I should just replace fucking Vaporeon, but like, if you replace your starter, what's wrong with you? Also, it's an evolution. They're just kind of that strong. Why is everyone purple? They're shadow bro. Oh man, bro had no childhood. Oh. So let me run through what Pokemon XD is. It is a mature Pokemon game that lets you steal people's Pokemon because they are shadow Pokemon. The reason we're stealing them is because they've had their hearts closed off, which is why they're shadow Pokemon. So they're like basically evil Pokemon, and you use them to bring down the heart gauge. Let me show you the heart gauge. That heart gauge at the bottom, you bring that down all the way, and then you can purify them. They become normal Pokemon that can learn normal moves and level up normally, because shadow Pokemon can't level up until you purify them. And so they're shadow Pokemon, but shadow Pokemon have the benefit of all shadow moves being super effective against normal Pokemon. So there's a trade-off. Personally, I just make everything purified because why wouldn't you? Where does this take me? Oh, there's a fucking healing machine right here. Oh, fuck. My childhood was fucking Costume Quest. Bro, I had a rough childhood. But yeah, basically, you steal people's Pokemon because they tampered with their hearts, and we're stealing them to make them good Pokemon again. Blah, 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 all that shit. So yeah, You get to steal people's Pokemon in this game, and you get to use them immediately, pretty much. And the big overarching thing, it's on the game cover, is Shadow Lugia. And Shadow Lugia is probably one of the coolest fucking Pokemon in any fucking Pokemon game ever. Ah, yes, the simple solution to commit commit more crime. Well, listen, the crime that we're stealing from the bad guys, you know? To be fair, we've also stolen Shadow Pokemon from normal people that probably didn't know their Pokemon were Shadow. But that's besides the point. Most of the time, we're stealing it from the bad guys. Like this team's evil team, Cypher, that we're battling right now. Technically, they're the bad guys, so... Well, Baltoy's ready to get his heart cleaned. His shadow gauge is gone. Also, I just one-shot that fucking Feebas. So, is it really a crime if you're committing a crime against someone else that's also committing a crime? You know? It's like if someone robs you and then you beat the shit out of them, they're not gonna like immediately call the cops on you, because then you can be like, well, he tried to rob me. Is it really murder if I murdered them after they murdered someone else? I was more talking about like self-defense. Like if someone's trying to kill you and then you kill them, like it's not technically a crime. Because they attempted to kill you, so you had to defend yourself. Granted, there's a bunch of fucking loopholes and gray areas. It's like, well, how much of an intent to kill did they have? Blah, 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 all this. Did they fucking have a gun on them? It's like a bunch of shit. This isn't self-defense, though. This is just stealing something from that they've stolen. Yeah. Which is another gray area where if someone steals something from you and then you steal it back, like technically you're still stealing, but it's like a gray area because it was originally yours. Like there's a lot of gray areas in the law. But this is a Pokemon game and everything's legal, so Alright, let's put Shroomish in the front. Get my boy in there. He needs to get his heart cleaned. I think I need to go left, like up this elevator. This also isn't stealing it back. I think, I don't know. Did you own all these Pokemon? No, technically not. But it's in, my heart's in the right place, all right? Oh, I just went all the way around for nothing. Whoops. I need to go left here. Now I can use the ID card and go even further down. But like, these are also, this is the evil member. It's like if you could steal Team Rocket's Pokemon, you know? Like, that's what it kind of is. Like, if you stole their Zubat, who's gonna report? Is the Team Rocket member gonna go to the police and be like, they stole my Zubat? It's like, fuck no, dude. They're Team Rocket. They would get arrested for showing up to the police station. Alright, mini boss time. Ooh, Murkrow against my Shroomash. Good thing I got Water Gun that boy, and then I guess I'll just Shadow Blitz. That's all I can do. I don't know why I'm discussing this when Pokemon is already arguably just like taking a street pigeon and making it fight the neighbor's dog. Yeah, Pokemon is just glorified cockfighting, and that's all it really is. Yeah, my Shroomish got hit pretty hard. Also, one of the quality of lives over Coliseum is this game is when your Pokemon goes into reverse mode. In Coliseum, you would just lose your turn as it went into reverse mode. But in this game, you get to do your turn and then it does reverse mode. So there's a lot of layers. Send in Mareep. Is the creature collecting genre so cool? I feel like that was supposed to be not a question. The creature collecting genre is pretty nice. It depends on the game though. It's like I only really enjoy creature collecting if it's Pokemon, you know? Because like I grew up with these games and I grew up with the Pokemon I know. That's why I'm not super interested in like the newer Pokemon unless they're like cool as fuck. I was supposed to say isn't it, but I didn't. Well, that sucks. That sucks. It's on you. Go play good creature collectors. No, because Pokemon. I don't need to go play other creature collectors. Because not a lot of them are that good, to be fair. This dude has a fucking Beldum. Don't get me wrong, I like collecting. It's just like Pokemon's been such a long-running series, and I've had Pokemon with me for like years now. Like certain ones from like many journeys. Not all of them, shockingly, but there are some. I know there are good ones. It's just like not a lot of them are good. Like, I think the closest one I own and want to play is like Monster Hunter Stories, I believe is a creature collector, because you get the other monsters, obviously. Like all the wyverns. You know, on that Yokai Watch grind? Hell no, dude. Like the Digimon games are on my list, but that's not really a creature collector because you get like one Digimon. You like collect the dudes that are bonded to certain Digimon. So it's like collecting human and monsters. Because they're Digimon. Everyone gets one Digimon for the most part. But I haven't played any of the Digimon games yet, so. A Leaf Stone. Oh yeah, you get like one Leaf Stone in this game. And you can use it on Weeping Bell or fucking Nuzleaf, and I think that's it. And like if you like honestly, Victory Bell ain't that good, and Shiftry is probably the better of the two, but it's like I don't really give a fuck. We're in for a boss fight here, by the way. I'm saving. And then not very long, I've been playing Time Strainer, and it's very much a creature collector. Just instead of collecting them alive, you commit enough murder to fully download them to recreate them. Spoilers? I will eventually. It's not really spoilers. I don't care that much. But like, I will probably eventually get through the Digimon games. But like, dude, it's really much. Everything comes down to time and wanting to play something. Like, I'm probably playing Pokemon XD for like the 20th time in my life because I haven't played in a while and it's available. Meanwhile, there's like fucking a shit ton of games I own that is just like have never been touched. That's a game mechanic. What? What did I say? What game mechanic did I mention? Tell me you like everyone else has a backlog they want to play, but you cannot convince yourself to play. Yeah, basically. I don't know what it is. Like, you saw it with Yeast Origin. Like, I picked out the game I wanted to play, but it took me forever to actually hit the play button on like hitting the new game button. Because for some reason, hitting the new game button is just as stressful as picking out a new game. Because it's like, oh, what if I hate the game? Because I like the idea of just having the game and what it could be more than if I play the game and I'm disappointed, is kind of what it comes down to. Called my description of how to get a Digimon time shirt. Oh, yeah, that was a joke. But it's like yeah, so like the backlog's huge because I'm afraid of the games I have bought that looked cool when I bought them, because I did extensive research into the game to see if I would even remotely show a little interest in them. Like, I basically bought games that I had even the slightest bit of interest in, and they've just been sitting there because I'm afraid if I don't like them, they just sit there again. So there's a bunch of games in my backlog I just don't touch because I have that. But that's why I started streaming a lot, because like that's basically what I want to do, is get through them all. So all these fuckers are level 20. That's better than what I do, where I buy SMT or something. I was thinking of Shin Megami Tensei when you said SMT, but that just means I buy something because I want to play it and then just don't for no particular reason. Yeah. Mine's just a fear of like, what if I hate the game I bought? I don't hate that I bought the game. I will hate myself if it's a shit game. Because having it in the collection is cool, because it's like every game has a chance to be a rare game when you buy it like on release or like eventually. Like the Switch 1 games are slowly becoming rare because it's such an old fucking thing. I think I've just started a collection of Metrovanias that I'll play after I finish Ender Magnolia. Never. Gotcha. Understandable. Have a good day. Shroomish, no! My boy. Okay, Shroomish ain't that good. Alright, send in the sheep. I don't know. Metrovania games for stream just feel like they fucking are not good. But like Metrovania games by themselves, amazing games. Like, I think if I wasn't a streamer, I would probably like Hollow Knight a lot more. But like at the same time, I've put down Hollow Knight like 3 times now. I cannot keep going back to it, bro. One day I will finish it, but it's like not anytime soon and not on stream. Goodbye, Beautifly. Oh, there's the Shadow Delcatty. Thing about streaming Metroidvania is the gameplay loop is somewhere in between wandering to find stuff and actually doing stuff. Yeah, and I think for me personally, just wandering around not knowing what to do is not entertaining for stream, I feel. Unless you have people in chat being like, oh, why didn't you turn left there? Oh, what the fuck's like blah blah blah, and all these like random things. And like if you have no one there, it's just frustrating to like try to get the good content. And so I just don't really play Metrovania games unless I can figure it out like immediately, like and minimal backtracking in the game. Like I would enjoy it a lot more. Unless it's really linear, which means it's just a bad Metro. Yeah, that is just true. Metrovania should not be that linear, to be fair. I fucking reap. Unless you're actively being told what to do constantly, which is also bad. Yeah, and so it's like it's just not good for stream, which is the unfortunate part. It's like, yeah, I want to figure it out on my own, but at the same time, like how Hollow Knight was going on stream when I picked Hollow Knight originally, it was going like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I want to get through a lot of the story that Hollow Knight is, which I've never paid attention to the story, to be fair, but it's like having like Minx there to constantly tell me where to go was, so it's like, it's frustrating because it's like, I want to be told where to go, but I also don't want to be told how to play the game. And so it's like, I don't know. It's a very frustrating thing to do for stream. But then if I don't do it on stream, it's very fucking annoying because it feels like I should be doing, if I play anything, it should be for stream and making content for it. So it's like, it's a very weird niche bag in there somewhere. So, at least that's how I feel. And so games that don't go on stream will pretty much never be played until I fucking just drop a game out of existence, or until I drop out of the streaming game in general. That is a title of all time. Hello, Vale. It is in fact a title of all time. Half the fun is figuring out what the fuck you're doing and finding new stuff. And when there are people telling you what to do, it gets rid of what is arguably the very important part of a gameplay loop. And I agree with that sentence. It's just, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Unless I can like figure it out right away. Also, Jesus Christ, I just caught that Delcat. I remember this Delcat never being in the ball, but I just caught it on the first Pokeball at half health. And like, I like Metroidvania games. I just can't do them on stream. My brain hates it when people tell me what to do, but then my brain also hates it when I can't figure it out right away. That's what I'm thinking. I think Metroid Dread I own and I want to play on stream. And I think that's a game I can figure it out relatively fast. And like figure it out. I don't know. We'll see. I'll put it up in a poll at some point. Had stolen eat shit Hatsune Miku, but evil and pink. So basically just not Hatsune Miku. Eat shit and die. Yeah, fuck that Hatsune Miku ass. She comes back later in the game. Like, me spoiling shit for this game is not like a super big deal. Because I'll probably like, if I make this a video, I'll do a voiceover. And that will never be in the video. I'll just mute the fucking audio. But like, yeah, she comes back later. Because obviously we're still very early into the game. The purified chamber's complete. Whoa. One of the biggest improvements of this game, the purified chamber. Your father and I. Wouldn't that just be pink Zatsune Miku? What the fuck are you on, bro? Zawaldo. Bro said Zatsune. Me when I Zatsune all over them. Isn't that the name of the Miku evil twin, or am I mistaken? It's just evil Miku. I have no fucking clue, dog. Gotta ask someone that actually like knows lore on Hatsune Miku. Go find like Scar. She probably knows. get it. Alright, these guys are ready to be purified, so I'm gonna purify them now. Let me purify. I forgot how to do this. Yeah. Let me purify the boy. Let me purify him. Why is he not being purified? Alright, fine. I'll go purify you in the fucking forest. We'll put, like, Sfeel in there or some shit. Start loading these up with shadow Pokemon. Granted, none of them will really lose their heart, because this is supposed to be, like, automatic while you're playing the story, and then you come back and can purify a bunch of them. But must have been a fan thing. Fair enough. First thing it showed was Fanloid Wiki. Yeah, welcome to the fandoms, bro. These will get purified, like, automatically throughout the game while we're just playing. So there's always that. Also, this Teddy Ursa is, like, very close, so he might be, like, the first one. And then what you do is you set a non-shadow Pokemon in, and you put it in there, and it has a tempo. So now, and then, like, the way the tempo works is, like, basically the type chart. So, like, Dark will be good against Psychic, and that flow will be better. But if you do it in the reverse direction, it'll be worse flow and all that shit. Alright. I'm off to purify my guys. Why you complain about 3 minutes ads? You know how it works here. You know how it works here. You fucking know. Who do I need to talk to? Oh, this guy. Now, where the fuck is he? Oh, he went downstairs. What a nerd. Okay. Where downstairs? Where the flock is he? I can see him yanking. Where the fuck is Dayton? No, I don't need you to purify it. I don't need that. Dayton's trying to analyze the data. Rami's very good at that, though. Where the fuck is he? 'Cause Also, I think I can battle this guy, can't I? No. I saw Dayton trudging outside the lab with a forlorn expression. I don't know where the fuck he is, bro. There he is. Bro's taking his casual fucking time. You know, you can get around ads with a simple Twitch Prime. If you have your Twitch Prime, maybe you should use it on your favorite content streams. With how often I stream, honestly, with how often I stream now, I think Twitch Primes are pretty worth it on me. Not because I get money out of it, but just because I stream a lot. But, you know, I digress. There's other people to use it on, like Harold and shit. More entertaining streamers, I should say. Alright, off the Pyrite Town. This is where the gang... Welcome to Detroit, boys. I did. That's why I have a sub to Yoon who streams once every 2 months. Jesus Christ. Jokes aside, yeah, the more you tune into a specific stream, the more value you get out of your Prime sub. True. And the faster you use your Twitch Prime on cooldown, the less money Jeff Bezos gets, or something stupid like that. Because I think I have... I know Minx is always subbed to me. And I don't... Slater has Turbo. Actually, Turbo might be better, because then you just never get ads. Ever. It doesn't give me money for using Turbo, but, like, it's better for the viewer. Which I would definitely, like, recommend Turbo over normal subs. But I think... I don't know who the other sub is to me. There's, like, another person that's subbed besides Minx. Turbo is better for now. No, Turbo is just better in general than Twitch Primes. Or not Twitch Primes, Twitch subs. Obviously, everybody wants a Twitch sub, but like... you only want Twitch subs as a streamer. As a viewer, it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I need to go purify my dudes, that's right. Yeah, but Turbo doesn't support the creators, which is more reasonable if you don't watch that many people. Yeah. That's true. It's definitely... Twitch Primes are definitely better for smaller creators, in my opinion. Or I guess not smaller, but like medium-sized creators, you know? People that get like the consistency. Because small streamers can bounce from consistent to not consistent like I do. But like medium streamers definitely fit the area. Also wouldn't let me spam shit like this. Bro, what's wrong with my fucking... what's wrong with my emotes? What's wrong with that? Once they get critical mass of users, they'll do YouTube Premium. Yeah, I'll go switch over to YouTube so nobody gets ads. How about that? They don't move? Alright. Everybody wants some fucking stimulants. Because if you don't get stimulus, it's fucking bad. I'm sorry I don't have the fucking money to go be dropping $200 on emotes, bro. Not gonna fucking do that. I'm also not gonna learn self-destruct. Jesus Christ, ball toy. Stop trying to fucking blow up. Alright, name for ball toy. Slash Claydol if he gets to Claydol territory. I mean, you probably saw me open a game on Steam to do something while ads were playing. Bro, you think I'm paying attention to what people do on Steam? Dreidel, bro. I'm not gonna fucking name him. I'm calling him Tops, bro. We don't want fucking dudes just named Dreidel out in this bitch. Hell no. Call him Tops. All right, but name for Mareep now. I don't pay attention. My brain just sees random notif. -1. What do you mean -1, bro? You want to go out there and call your dog Dreidel? Go for it, bro. What did Dreidels do to you? Dreidels are fucking stupid. They're just tops. Like, that's all they are, but less cool. Maybe I should have called them Beyblade, actually. That would have been way cooler. Also, Pokemon XD has a Shadow Magmar that you can only get in this game with a very specific move that you can only, like, the Magmar can only learn in this game. And someone tried to use that Magmar in competitive Pokemon, like in 2015 or some shit. And the people figured out that he genned in that Magmar because, like, it didn't have the Pokemon the Pokemon XD ribbon that you get for purifying the heart of the Pokemon, which is just so fucking funny. Yeah, the Follow Me Magmar. But I think it's so funny that he got outed for that because he didn't have the fucking ribbon. He didn't purify the heart. He genned it in like those fucking filthy animals. Flaffy name, huh? Flash Ampharos name. Plug. He's the plug. He got outed in the sense that people knew he genned it. It was irrelevant by the time people figured. Yeah, I mean, it was like years later that they figured it out. But I still think it's funny. Very creative names here in this on Scott's Here channel. Definitely controlled by Scott's there right now. Why am I going in here? I don't need to go in here. Yeah, you were right. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be a normal ass stream, bro, because fucking the power of yapping has just kept me moving. All I wanted to do was clear out this fucking thing, and now we're in Pyrite Town. The power of yap. But now I have Plug, Tops, and Vaporeon. Plug. Plug. When does Baltoy evolve? Someone know that answer? I would never name a Pokemon Tops TBH. That's a baseball card company. We can't have baseball in my creature collector. Are you telling me you don't like it collecting dudes? Bro doesn't like collecting just dudes on cards. Level 36 per Google. Damn, that's so fucking far. Alright, well, what? I don't think it's gonna happen today, but start thinking of names for the Shroomish / Breloom. Because that dude's probably gonna be a very big member of the team. Like, I collected baseball cards when I was younger. Adored collecting baseball cards. Just magic up some levels. Don't want to mix the two hobbies. You don't want to mix your baseballs and your Pokeballs. Too many balls for you, Hanvale? Too many balls? He's making an uproar. Can't believe you done this to me again. Damn. Bro, really out here making ball jokes? That's crazy. All right, so name. If I were to get animated emotes, would I get your Twitch Prime then? Why are you congrats? You were in the call. You can't say congrats when you were in the fucking call. Apom is a second-class citizen. Well, Apom is getting watered gunned down, all right? Depends on how bad I want to spend money. It's a Twitch Prime, though. It's free. I can say congrats if I wanna. It's more likely if you have good emotes. What's wrong with my emotes, dog? They're good emotes. If I go drop $200 right now to get animated emotes, I can get your $5 Twitch Prime, which will only give me like $3 in reality. Are they though? Yeah, they're good. Everyone likes them. All right. I mean, that's not the main reason to be like subbed. The main reason to be subbed is so you don't get ads. Worth investment. It's gained a soft spot in my heart since then. Low-key carried my Legends playthrough. Yeah, but Ambipom is fucking ugly, so... Well, then I need to go fucking find an artist that can do animated emotes now, dude. Fuck. Everyone's so up my shit. Why is Ambipom ugly? It's just Apom, but more. Yeah, but its face is ugly. Apom has a fine face, but you took my goddamn black glasses. Do it yourself like I did. Yeah, bro. All you did was add 2 images. It made it move. Like, I could just shake one of my emotes and call it good. Like the rage one, I could just make it shake. All of the animation on my stream setup? Yeah, but that's also a lot of work I don't want to do. Just do that. Yeah, that's literally what I could do, is just shake my emote. But I don't think that's good enough. I want to get an actual artist to make something. Also, I don't know how to fucking animate, obviously. A good temp solution? I fucking guess. Alright, we're done. Before it becomes a normal stream, I'm fucking